in response to that and to claim that because he was born without father, so he has to be God, reminds us that his birth is similar to that of Adam. Why don't you ponder? So these two things get related very closely connected with each other. So there is a possibility. I'm not talking of the Jews being right. What I'm talking of is this, that the possibility of somebody being a hermaphrodite cannot be ruled out from science. But one possibility can positively be ruled out, that only half the number of genes provided by a female could develop a child by itself. You see, human beings are composed of 46 genes, chromosomes. I'm talking of not genes, chromosomes. Every cell of human beings contains 46 chromosomes. Out of that, 23 come from the mother's side and 23 come from the father's side. Even if you remove one single gene, man can turn into another animal. But how can you reduce the number to half and yet expect a man to be born? It's impossible. So what is impossible they believe in. What is likely they reject. So it's sheer absurdity. If they must determine things by science, then it will be much safer for them to believe in a scientific explanation, which is difficult, of course, to conceive, but not impossible. Right? Thank you. After the last question, who wants to ask the question after the last? 2 children and 3.
So it's relating to the previous question actually.
But there could be so many related to the previous question. But instead of, you better wait for the next session, okay? And I would turn to a child. I think we should be kinder to children.
In the Urdu class in my school, there was a teacher who was a head teacher teaching us Urdu. And during the lesson, he said to us, the first mosque was built in Woking.
That's correct. The first mosque was built in Woking. He's quite right. But that mosque was not built for the purpose of worship. It was built as a monument. Not by Muslims, but by a British Christian who was fond of creating a monument for the benefit of the British people in general and the tourists, of course, so that they could see something like the building where the Muslims worship. So he collected money from various kings and other sources. So this was built as a monument for a mosque. Monument which would introduce how we worship. The first ever mosque built for the purpose of worship, not with the help of charities given by the kings, but with the help of contributions, willing contributions by Muslim ladies, was this mosque which we refer to as Fazl Mosque or London Mosque. So you can tell him that part of history which he doesn't know. Okay?
Yeah, but afterwards, a boy who's a Shia read a local newspaper and said to the teacher, the first mosque was the London Mosque.
He said?
Yeah.
Okay, you were right in that sense as I have described.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Exactly.
Matthew Arnold was the principal of Oriental College Lahore. He built
Matthew Arnold. And the name of the British, the Englishman who had the idea of building the monumental mosque in Woking was Matthew Arnold, who was the principal of which?
Oriental College Lahore.
Oriental College Lahore. according to Aftab Sahib, Amir Sahib here, the name of the person who got the idea and who ultimately got it carried out was Matthew Arnold, who happened to be once upon a time principal of Oriental College, Lahore. Okay, now please, the last question, the real last one this time.
What is your opinion regarding fireworks?
Fireworks. Fireworks. I peeped across the window the night before, and they look beautiful, the fireworks. But it's a sheer waste of energy and a great risk to life and safety of homes and children. So according to the Islamic principle, that anything which has more benefit, less benefit and more disadvantages, that should be shunned. So it is not a sin, but I would not like anyone to be indulged in this wasteful pursuit. But if others are doing it, not to no harm in just doing it. Okay? Thank you.